Good morning, students. Summary includes three subtopics, lecture contents, and then lecture objectives, and then lecture outcomes. So again, the lecture contents, what we are going to discuss now, that is, one is filters, next one is the grep family, and then the stream editor command, and then the AWK command. The last one is good files and good filters. That is about the lecture contents, what we are going to discuss about. Now coming to the lecture objective, so the main objective of by studying all these contents, so the student will be able to understand the usage of the first and foremost, the filter command of Unix and shell programming. And then we will have, student will also be able to understand the usage of the grep command, okay? And then stream editor command of Unix and shell programming. And then student will also be able to understand the usage of the AWK command and as well as good files and good filters of Unix and shell programming. And then coming to the last one, the lecture outcome. So what lecture outcome in the sense, so at the end of this lecture, the student will be able to understand the importance of filter command. So this is about the lecture summary. Now coming to the first topic of this unit 3, that is the very important filter commands. So let me start with the definition of filters. Filters are nothing but programs. They will take plain text. What do you mean plain text here in the sense? Either they can store in a file or that can be produced by another program. Okay? And then that plain text can be taken as a standard input and then transforms it into the meaningful format. And then return it as a standard output. And then that is the definition of the filter command. Linux has a number of filters. So let me start with the first and foremost command called as CAT command. What CAT does? First of all, CAT will display the text of the file line by line. So the major purpose of CAT command is it will display the text of the file line by line. Okay, that is the definition of the CAT command. Now coming to the syntax, so CAT and then space along with the particular path. Whatever the path you are going to represent here, that will be typed after the CAT. So this is the syntax of the CAT command. Next, and coming to the execution of this filter command, the CAT command. So I am having one screenshot here. So in this case, what I have mentioned here it is, so we will have some list of algorithms. Suppose if you are having some list of algorithms in your file, so how we can display those list of algorithms? By simply typing the CAT command $. So you have to type in the terminal $, and then CAT, and then whatever the content you want to list out. That means content you have to be specified. So what is the content here? List of algorithms.txt. Okay, and then after that one, it will display whatever the list of algorithms it will have. It will display all algorithms. That means whatever the contents we are having in the so-called file, that will be displayed by using this simply CAT command. For example, we will have some insertion sort, selection sort, bubble sort. Like that, it will have the number of algorithms. That is the importance of the CAT command. Okay, and then after completion of CAT command, we will have the next one is called as the head command. So the purpose of head command is it will display the first n lines. It will display the first n lines of a specified text file. So if the number of lines is not specified, suppose if the number of lines is not specified, then by default it will print the first 10 lines. By default it will print the first 10 lines. That is the definition of the head command. And coming back to the syntax, okay, it is almost similar to that of your CAT command. So it starts with head and then space. So number of lines to print, how many lines you want to print, that can be represented within the enclosed square brackets, and then space you have to mention the path. So this is the specific syntax of the head command. Coming back to the execution of the head command in Unix or Linux. Here, so once we type this command $head, and again same file name I have given, what I have done for the CAT, list of algorithm.txt. Okay, so in this case it will display only the first 10 lines of that one. So in previous case it will display all the files now, all the content of the file now. Now in this case it will display only the first 10 lines of this file name, that is called as list of algorithms.txt. And then coming back to the third important filter command known as tail command. So this will work just opposite to the previous command, that is head command. So let us see. So what tail wheel does? It works the same way as head, just in the reverse order. The only difference in tail command is it returns the lines from the bottom to top. So the only difference what we will observe in this tail command is it will returns the lines from the not from the top to bottom, that means bottom to top. Next, coming back to the syntax here, the syntax will be again as it is that of the head command. So it starts with the tail. Again we have to represent the number of how many lines you have to print, but it can be in the reverse direction, and then you have to mention the path name. After completion of tail command, now we will move to the next important command called as sort, S-O-R-T. The name itself indicates sort is nothing but it is to sort the lines alphabetically. By default, if there are many options available to modify the sorting mechanism. Okay, to modify the sorting mechanism. So that is the main purpose of the sort command. Now coming back to the syntax, it starts with sort and then it has to include some number of options and then type the path name. Once again I am repeating here, syntax will be sort space options and then path. Now coming back to the execution here, so here on the terminal we have to type $sort, the same file name, list of algorithms.txt. Okay, so it will list all the algorithms in a alphabetical order. Okay, so whatever the contents we are having now in CAT, that will be displayed but in a alphabetical order. It will sort in such a way that in a alphabetical order. Now according to alphabetical order, it starts with all pairs path, but because A will come first now, all pairs, and then binary search, and then breadth first search. Okay, so like that it will print all the contents of the particular text called as list of algorithm.txt. One more important filter command, that is called as grep command. First of all, let me define grep stands for. Grep stands for globally search for regular expression. So once again I am repeating here, grep stands for globally search for regular expression and print out. So the purpose of this command is the purpose of grep filter command is it will search a file for a particular pattern of characters and it will display all the lines that especially contain that pattern. That is the importance of the grep command. Pattern that is searched in the file is referred as the regular expression. Now coming back to syntax here, starts with the command name grep followed by options and then add the pattern specified by the file. Once again I am repeating here, syntax will be grep and then some options and then pattern and then file. The given data is consider the below file as an input. So what I have given here, $CAT redirection operator geekfile.txt. I have taken one file name, in that some data will be available. So this is the data here. Unix is great OS, Unix is open source, Unix is free OS, and then learn operating system. Unix, Linux, which one you choose. Unix is easy to learn, Unix is a multi-user OS, learn Unix. Unix is okay. So this is the given data. In all that entire paragraph, some letters starts with small, some letters will be starts with capital. Okay, like that we will have. Some cases the second line will be capital, the first line will be small. So this is the given data. By using this data, now we are going to apply the grep command. Now coming to the example here. First one is case insensitive search. What do you mean by case insensitive search? In the sense, so it includes the option called as I. What it does, it will enables to search for a string case. It allows us to search for a string case insensitively in the given file. So whatever the file that, for example, matches the word like all capitals will be there. It will match the next one called as first line only U, next remaining as NX, and the last one you have see all are small letters. Again it will be Unix. So now we have to match all these words. Once again I am repeating, all capital, only first letter will be capital, and then all are small letters. First of all, the syntax will be $grep option I. So whatever the word you want to match, so I have typed it as Unix and then followed by the file name and then followed by the file name. Okay, so this is the Unix is a pattern here. Whatever I mentioned here now, it is the pattern we have to search, and then this is the file name. Geekfile.txt is the file name. So once I type this command now, the output, see all of just look at here, the output, how the output will be look like. See, it only indicates about wherever the Unix is there. So Unix is great OS, same that of the previous one. Unix is open source, Unix is free OS, The learn operating system is it will not take. Why? Because there is no Unix match. So that means it will skip it here. Then it will choose. It will display Unix, Linux. Which one you choose? And then again, Unix is easy to learn. Unix is a multi-user OS. Learn Unix. Unix is a powerful. So wherever Unix is there, simply the meaning of case insensitive search is wherever the pattern is there, that will display all the things. Except it will not start with the Unix. Okay, that is the major purpose of the case insensitive search. Now we will see about the next example of the grep command, displaying the count of number of matches. Suppose if you want to display the count of the number of matches, so we can find the number of lines that matches the given string or pattern. So, and coming by the syntax, start with the command name $grep and then option C. C stands for count the number of lines of the particular pattern. So once again, I have represented the pattern called as Unix along with the file name. The file name is geekfile.txt, and then so it will display the output as 2. Coming back to the third one, display the file name that matches the pattern, meaning that it will only display the file name, not the pattern. So what it does, by using this command, we can just display the files. We can just display the files that contains the given string or pattern. Okay? So simply it will display the file that will contain the string or pattern. $grep, have to type option L, then Unix. So here L stands for the file name, or in another words, we can type also multiple file names. Suppose if you want to go for multiple file names, $grep, option L, Unix, and then followed by Unix f1.txt space f2.txt space f3.txt and then f4.txt. The third example, it will not only restrict it to a single file name. Suppose if you want to know about the multiple file names for the concerned pattern, for the matched pattern, we can type this second syntax. This is syntax of the third example. Now coming back to the output, it will only display the geekfile.txt. If you are having multiple file names, then it will display the multiple file names. Now we will see about the fourth example here. Checking for the whole words in a file. By default, the grep will matches the given string or pattern even if it found as a sub. Now coming back to syntax, $grep, option W, and then the pattern name is Unix, and then followed by file. So by typing this command, so it will display about all the words that matches this pattern. Once again, I am repeating here. Only whatever the pattern we have mentioned here now, that number of words can be represented. So it will display the output as Unix is great OS, Unix is open source, Unix is free OS, Unix is easy to learn, Unix is a multi-user OS, learn Unix, Unix is a powerful. And then coming back to the fifth one. So the fifth one is displaying only the matcher pattern. Default grep will display the entire line which has the match. Generally, it will display the default entire line which has the match string. And then, so how we can make the grep to display only the match? Suppose if we want to make the match string by using the add option called as O. O stands for only of. The syntax of this fifth example is, it starts with $grep, O stands for only. And then, what are the pattern name you want to add? That is Unix, and then the file name called as geekfile.txt. So in this case, again, wherever the Unix is there, that will be displayed. So Unix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times the word is matched. So the sixth example tells us about show the line number while displaying the output using the grep option N. Okay, while displaying the output, what it shows? It will show the line number. Only if you want to only display the line number, coming back to the syntax, grep and then option N. N stands for number of lines. And then followed by whatever the pattern we are using, and then file name. So what it displays, so wherever Unix is the pattern, Unix is matched now, that will be as usual represented. Apart from that one, it will add, in front of that one, it will add the line number. It will add the line number. So output will be 1: Unix is great OS. Next, Unix is open source, full stop, Unix is free OS, as well as fourth line, Unix is easy to learn, full stop, Unix is a multi-user OS, learn Unix, and Unix is a so whatever the number of lines matched, that will be added in front of the particular pattern. So this is the sixth example showing the line. And then, so seventh example tells us about inverting the pattern match. The exact meaning of this inverting the pattern match is, so if you want to display the lines that are not matched. Now coming back to the syntax is, it's $ and then grep and then option V, pattern name, and then file name. File name is geekfile. So wherever Unix is not there now, wherever the particular small Unix is not there, that only be displayed. According to our given data now, so first it will display the output as learn operating system. We have taken is the all small letter. So that is the reason why This will display the second part as capital U, small nix, Linux, Linux, which one you choose. And then example number 8. So what it does, it will matching the lines that start with the string. Whatever the lines that match with a string. So what it does, so we are using a one regular expression called as the cap.